Yo. We're back.
What's going on?
Yes, sir. We're back. Episode what, 4?
It's like 4.5, right? 4.5.
Yeah, because our episode got deleted for last week. So stupid, man. It was such a good episode, too.
It was a good episode.
I need to pop this open, bro. I'm dying.
That's right.
Red Bull, if you want to sponsor us.
That's right. You know,
let
Red
us
Bull gives
know.
you wings.
Yep.
So do you wanna explain what happened last podcast?
Yeah, we could. I mean, pretty much we had a good ass episode. We were all excited, like happy at the ending. Like, felt like that shit was good. We feel like it was like gonna be the best one too, but unfortunately, I don't know what the hell happened with the audio, but we sounded like 2 AI robots. I don't know. So we
like
couldn't
robots,
yeah,
like,
and we couldn't fix it. And yeah, but we did an upgrade.
That's
so
right,
we shouldn't have fucking audio issues anymore. Hopefully. Knock on wood.
That's right.
That's not wood.
Hopefully. Knock on your head.
But yeah.
Hopefully you guys can hear us a lot better, a lot clearer.
Yeah.
You know?
I think so. But I do kind of want to like get a little bit to like what we were talking about.
Right.
We were kind of like talking about what like Bareknuckle. Bareknuckle was crazy.
Bareknuckle was insane.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That was a good event.
Yeah, we pretty much we were wondering like if imagine seeing Francis like join Bareknuckle. That would be insane to watch, because like right now he's pretty much the idiot though, like for leaving the UFC, and right now he's just not getting any deals. But just imagine him and Bareknuckle, bro.
I'd be scared to fight him. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine like your name versus Francis Ngannou.
Yeah,
and Bareknuckle. It's like, damn.
That, bro, I don't know. Like, I just be like, just hit me one good punch and put me to sleep, bro.
Give me my money. That's it. You know,
that's all I want.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna tell you. I don't know if you saw. There is this clip of I don't know if he's still the owner of Bareknuckle, but the owner of Bareknuckle, one of the fights, he took half the pay away from one of the fighters.
Half the pay,
because he said that he didn't fight good enough.
What the hell? What the fuck?
I don't know if I need to show you that. You need to see it, bro. Yeah. But that shit was like,
so he cut like 50% of his money.
50%.
What?
Like
hell?
He literally went in the ring or whatever they fight in, and he's like,
oh, he said it.
Yeah, like in front of everyone, bro.
Oh,
like he was like, we come here for violence and good fights, and like I don't remember exactly what he said, but he's like, and
but
he wasn't fighting.
Like,
yeah, he's like, and so you're not gonna get 50% of your earnings.
What
I'm like, bro, imagine that. Like you're going in there, like, how you gonna say that to someone? They're literally going in there like bare knuckle.
You know, I heard that Bareknuckle does, you know, they do pay their fighters pretty good, right? Like they have good checks and stuff like that. But I never heard that.
Yeah,
do shit like that.
I don't know if he's still the owner. Is because like I was watching a Joe Rogan episode. Mm-hmm. It was kind of old, and he was talking about it, and like he showed the clip, and I was like, what the hell? And that guy is an asshole, bro.
He's a fucking asshole. See, now people talking shit about Dana not paying his fighters, but he doesn't take 50. He doesn't take 50% from their money. You know,
he takes 80. No, just kidding.
He's like, give me all your money. Nah. But you see, he's not. Yeah, I mean, you know,
it's crazy.
Just real quick, talking about that, right? Like Dana, you know, for sure, maybe he doesn't pay his fighters everything that he should be paying them, but I think for me, I think he does pay them a fair wage, you know, because you know, the average income in the US is like 40,000 or something like that, 35 to 40,000, something like that. And these guys are making about at least 20,000 to show up, and then they can win a bonus if they go for the finish. They get a submission or a knockout, they get 50,000 bonus. So imagine if they fight, even if they fight 3 times a year, that's 60,000. That's already more than the average person makes. And then if they get bonuses, then they get way more.
Yeah. I think the bonus should be a little raised though, more.
You think
in my opinion, yeah.
Probably. What do you think?
Like 75.
75?
Yeah. Like,
it's not bad.
I like though too how he's giving bonuses for like fight of the night and all that.
That's right.
That's pretty cool too. So
one championship, I think they give 100,000 for the bonus.
Damn.
Yeah, they give 100,000. So
I see why though. Like, they're trying to compete with the UFC, you know, so they're gonna try to like bring them more money in for fighters so they can look at it.
What do you think about that though? The one championship and all that.
One championship?
Yeah.
I think it's dope as fuck. like we saw me and you. We didn't watch it together, but we saw DJ's last fight, and
That's
that
right.
was pretty dope.
That's right.
And I think their rules are pretty much like way better because you can't really stall. You know, like say you're up rounds, you can't really just like hold someone down. Like they separate people quick and when
They were, huh?
yeah, like and not only that. I do like the that you can knee people
That's
when
right,
they're on the
in the
ground. Like
ground.
that's huge. And the UFC, I just feel like it benefits wrestlers way more. Like
It does.
not being
It
able
does.
to do that. Like there's people that like want to go for like the knees, like Khabib, how he used to just be so comfortable down there.
Right.
And
Right.
like if that was one championship rules, like he could easily get kneed. Like
Well, for example, too, I mean, when Henry Cejudo, he fought Aljamain Sterling, right? When he fought him, there was plenty of times.
oh yeah,
you
when
know,
he was doing the little bait.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
just like on the ground when Cejudo was sprawling with the
Yeah.
wrestling, and he was just staying down there because he knew that he couldn't really attack him there.
Yeah,
but if you can
exactly.
knee somebody, then
Yeah, he's done for it.
yeah,
right
he's
there.
done.
Like-
You know, I wish he would have done the Peter Yan thing and just knee him on the ground. Like,
oh, man, like
You
yeah,
know,
that-
like-
hopefully like they are like trying to look into that rule.
right.
Hopefully they change it in the future. But
I think they should. And
Yeah.
I think I don't know why Dana hasn't done it yet, but I think he's smart enough to see that that's the way to do it. That's the best way to go because I mean people stall.
everyone saw.
Sterling is a great example. He always stalls.
Yeah, he always stalls for sure.
Yeah,
And hopefully, I mean, I'm hoping they do. But
that's right.
that DJ win was pretty dope.
That was a good
like
fight.
it was a lot tactical. So
Yeah.
I mean, there was a lot of clinching, but I still think like he did a good ass like job. And like I don't know if he's gonna retire now because of the speech at the end. He
That's
like
right,
asked the
that's right.
fans.
He was like, "Oh, what do you guys want me to do?" Right? Like,
yeah, but then they're like,
I hope he still fights again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I gotta talk to my wife. And that shit was funny, but we'll see what he does.
Right.
Imagine if he were to go like get revenge for Henry. That'd be
He
dope.
should. I feel like I don't know if he would have won, maybe right. Like it
Yeah.
would have been something that they can build up on, like a storyline.
No,
or
I
something
mean like
that.
get revenge for Henry, like fight Sterling.
Oh,
yeah,
fight Sterling.
Yeah,
Oh,
that would be dope too. But I don't know if
I
that
think
would
DJ
happen.
would fuck
Yeah,
Sterling
I
up,
think so
you
too.
know?
Like he was reacting to Henry, and like he said, like when he was doing that bait move, that
Mhm.
he should have spun around on his back. And,
That's
like,
right.
He could have easily.
He should have.
Yeah, but
He
I
did
mean,
it so many times where he had like the advantage to at least do that. It seemed like Sterling couldn't take. He did take him down, but it didn't seem like wrestling was his advantage.
Yeah.
Because Cejudo stopped a bunch of takedowns.
No, yeah, he did.
know?
Did you see when he was doing like the splits? Like,
Yeah,
almost, that shit was
bro.
crazy, bro.
He was like fucking Ron Van Dam, bro. Like, I was like, oh shit,
Yeah, that was insane.
that shit was crazy.
But I like watching it. I thought Henry took it, bro. But I mean, a lot of people are saying that when you rewatch it, that supposedly Sterling did win.
That's right.
I haven't
that's
rewatched it, but
No, me neither.
yeah, I saw Sean like he changed his opinion big time. Like he said he
Right.
rewatched it and he thinks 4-1 Sterling. I was like,
4-1.
I
Yeah,
was like,
4-1 is
damn.
crazy. I feel like 4-1 is crazy.
Yeah, he might be
think at least
biased
3-2,
because he
you know?
doesn't really like Henry, so he could be biased.
But he wanted to fight Henry, right?
Yeah, he did.
He was saying like, I hope you win.
Yeah,
I can beat your ass,
yeah,
So
because all the talk he's been doing
Yeah,
for
yeah,
a
yeah.
long ass time. But
honestly though, I think Sean versus Henry actually is an easier fight for Sean
I think so too.
than Sterling.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I think just based off this fight, I think that Henry he can't deal with people that are taller. And longer, you know,
Yeah.
and Sean is way more accurate than
Yeah.
Sterling, So
Exactly.
I think if they were to fight, Sean would knock his ass out.
Sean would. Yeah.
And Sterling is a little bit, he's taller too, and he's bigger. I don't know.
Mhm.
Did you see that Sterling right now he weighs about 35 pounds more
yeah,
than
like
than,
165, I think.
Yeah, like this guy's huge.
It's
bro.
because he's taking advantage of that weight
Yeah.
class.
He's fucking huge.
like
you
I
know?
think a lot of people are saying like if he was to move up, he wouldn't be as good.
right,
Which
right.
it does make sense. And but yeah, like you're right.
And
I
the difference between him and Sean O'Malley is Sean is a lanky guy,
Yeah.
So even though he may weigh a little bit more or something like that, but he's lanky, so
Yeah,
he's not like super bulky and shit like
he's
that.
not bulky at all.
So Sterling, he's the one that is shorter and weighs way more, and he
Yeah.
cuts down like 35 pounds, which is insane.
It's like
you know,
it's like Sean. That's like normal weight for him, but
That's
like for
right.
Sterling, it's
That's
like
right.
he has to force himself down there.
Right.
And yeah, like I don't know. I feel like Sean's gonna have a hard time. And I mean, I feel like he's gonna catch him with some hits, but like he's gonna end up getting put on the ground.
That's right.
Like I think we'll end up seeing like the Sterling versus Sanhagen in a way again, like how he's just gonna get like on the ground and start getting wrestled,
choked up.
I mean, Sean said like he's been wrestling a lot, but like they said, like these people have been doing it for years. You can't just do like training now.
That's right.
Like it's not gonna be that easy. So I mean, we'll see. I mean, obviously we're gonna go for Sean because no one really likes Sterling.
I know, bro. Like, well, I mean, he puts it on himself, to be honest.
Yeah, he
like,
does.
It's not like he's a bad person, but he's super fucking cringe, you know.
Yeah, he is,
and super annoying for me. For me at least, you know.
Yeah.
You know, and although I will say this, you know, last pod that didn't make it.
Yeah.
You know, I said that Sterling was gonna lose, and he did surprise me though, because in the stand up, he just seemed super unpredictable, and it seemed like Cejudo couldn't get the timing, the spacing, and all that.
I mean, he calls himself the Funk Master.
Yeah.
So I mean, he did. I can't lie either. Like he did like show me like more shit this time. Like, I was like, fuck. Like I just felt like Henry he didn't know what to do. Like he couldn't read him.
Right. And I thought it was gonna be the opposite.
Yeah, I thought Henry would read him like after one round, because like he does have a good ass IQ, and
that's right.
I think like Sterling's just like so like unpredictable, I guess. And not only that, like you can just tell Henry was having a hard ass time like reaching him, bro. Like he would try to catch the distance on him, and like and he was way off.
I think he needed to do more leg kicks and shit like that. Like I don't remember if he threw a bunch of leg kicks, but he should have.
I saw him throwing leg kicks, but like they would catch him good, and I don't know. I just think he was eating them, I guess. Maybe like he can eat hits. I don't know, because he's so big.
That's right.
And maybe like Henry's just not as strong like for Sterling. But yeah, I did see him throwing kicks.
Do you want to see Henry come back and fight again, or what?
I would like to see him fight Marab. I don't think that's a bad idea. Or Brandon Moreno. That would be good.
Both of them I think are good.
So maybe he could stick around. Like I think he will, because I don't think he wants to like come back on a loss.
Right.
But yeah, like Marab was kind of getting annoying too.
You saw when he took O'Malley's jacket, bro.
Yeah.
I was like,
I guess Sean was saying that he thought that was his jacket holder.
Yeah. He's like, hold my jacket real quick, and then
he just
took
it like
Marab, bro. Like that's a little villain, bro. I feel
is.
like he's a little troll too.
Yeah,
you know?
he is a troll.
Like, I'd love to see that fight too, actually. Sean O'Malley and Marab.
I guess, well, Sean was saying that because I watched his podcast. He was saying like I wouldn't mind after Sterling fighting Marab. But I just think Sean needs to focus really on Sterling. Like,
he has to.
Yeah, don't take him, like, don't underestimate him.
That's right.
Because like he's on a win streak right now, and he made Henry look fucking bad.
That's right.
But it is his first like fight back. So
in
like,
3 years.
Yeah.
In 3 years, you know. So the thing is too, though, you know, comparing somebody that was out for 3 years, Johnny Bones Jones was out for 3 years too, bro.
So,
and he came back and dominated.
He's just a different breed, man.
Just like different levels to it, right? That's why Jones is the GOAT.
Yeah, it could also be though, like we gotta see like, okay, like who's done more, like Cyril Gahn or Sterling, like because it depends on the opponent too.
That's a good point. And like, then Sterling did more. Yeah, he's done way more.
Yeah,
you know.
So it could be that too, but I mean, yeah, Jones made it look so easy.
He made it look easy as fuck. He won in two minutes, no? Like 2 minutes.
Like I was so scared that like I was like, man, I don't know if this is gonna be the Jones that we know.
I know.
Like he ends up like ducking that hook.
That's right.
Catching him on the ground and
dropped his ass. And
but I can't wait for that fight either. Him and Stipe, that's gonna be dope.
Hell yeah.
That's gonna be good. I did want to see Francis so bad, but I don't know.
I mean, the thing is too, like I mean, you know, I don't know if Francis was even going to be able to deal with like Jones's wrestling.
Yeah, because true.
If you've seen the first fight with Francis and Stipe was dodging everything, and then he ended up, you know, he was wrestling him like crazy. So I feel like, you know, Jones has way better wrestling. And if he could have done that and he would have just held on to him, he would have done almost the same thing as Gahn.
Yeah, because there are a lot of times like Francis is just hoping that one hit like connects, you know?
That's
like,
right.
He just goes swinging. Like he won't be able to do that to Jones.
Yeah.
Jones will easily just Like
Because Jones is like, he has that
Yeah,
reach. He has that
exactly.
reach, and he'll poke him in the eye because that's his
Yeah.
favorite move. You know, like
But
that's like
yeah.
that little sneaky move. He's like, I can get away with it one time, and then
and their vision's fucked up forever.
and then like, you know, I can get away with it once, and then like if I do it again, the ref is gonna like call me out. But
Yeah.
I'll just do it once, boom. You know, like once I feel like I'm in danger,
Yeah.
then poke him in the eye.
I
real
mean,
quick.
they're saying that I don't know if the gloves look the same, but did you see like
Oh.
when Burns was saying they're like more different now? I don't know if they are, but like
They're saying that it just bends your hands.
yeah, it puts them down.
The thing is, if your hands are relaxed, they go down anyways.
Yeah.
You know, so
That's
I'm
what I
not too
understand.
sure about that.
Yeah, that's true.
But
But I mean, the UFC right now, the UFC 290 is looking dope.
290s.
290 is
Man.
looking dope because I have it right here, so I wanted to say it out.
I think that's gonna be, you know, so far it looks like it's one of the best cards of the year. Even with
It's
John
so stacked.
Jones, like even with John Jones already, you know, he already came out in a card, and Conor McGregor is gonna fight too. But this card seems like one of the best cards of the year.
Yeah,
That's
for
so
sure.
many good
It's
fights.
so stacked. We got the main event, Volk versus Yari.
That's right. That's right.
Co-main is Moreno versus Pantoja. Whitaker versus Duplessis. Jalen Turner versus Dan Hooker. Bareknuckle versus Gore. And then Lawler, he's gonna retire it.
That's right.
So that's his last fight. He's fighting Price.
Let's go down that list.
Let's do it. Volk versus Yari. Do
So
you want to start there? Or you want to go from the?
No. Let's start from the
All
top.
right.
Yeah, from the top down.
You go first.
I think that one is. I think that's like the toughest one to really say who's gonna win, because Volk, super fast, super technical. He has a crazy high IQ, like when it comes to fighting. So, but then Yair on the other side, this guy's crazy, unpredictable.
Yeah.
He's not afraid to like really be in the pocket and get hit, give one and shit like that. So, if I had to pick though, I would say I think Volk is just on a tear.
Yeah.
I think like this guy is just. It seems like this guy's unstoppable. Like he's beating everybody, you know.
That's true.
So I would say if I had to bet on it, I would bet on Volk on that one.
All right.
What about you?
I'm gonna go with Yari on that one. I just feel like, cause I kind of like compare like how Volk was getting hit a lot by Islam's leg kicks.
Oh,
and I see Yari is just so much faster and so much more talented with his leg kicks for sure.
They're deadly, bro.
Yeah, they are deadly. I think he's gonna be like, we'll see, bro, because like we seen Yari versus Max, and Max like fucked up. Well, it was close.
It was all right.
It was
like,
debatable.
It was kind of like back and forth, you know.
Yeah. So we gotta see. I mean, I do feel like he got better than since that fight, but I think I'm still gonna go for Yari. I hope, as long as it's on the ground, like on the feet, I think he has a good chance.
Right.
But if Volk has to wrestle, then it's gonna be hard for him for sure.
Right.
But we'll see, because it's a pretty good height difference, huh?
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, Alex is short. He's a short guy.
But then again, like he's used to it. He's fought Max 3 times. So,
that's right.
I mean, we'll see.
I think Max and Yair are like the
same kind of height.
So
yeah. But I'm still gonna take Yari on that one. I really want to see him become champion. I mean, he's Mexican too.
But it's
I'm
true
Mexican,
though. That's
so
right.
I gotta go for him.
Those leg kicks, like he kicks you like you owe him money, you know. He's like
exactly.
He's trying to fucking like kick the coins out of you, you know.
Those leg kicks on he did on Emmett Till, bro. Like they were so deadly. Like that was a good ass fight to watch right there. And
yeah, bro.
We'll see.
I don't want to get kicked by that motherfucker. Like, he kicks hard as shit.
Hell no. Yeah, exactly.
I think that's actually one of his best weapons, the kicking, because he does a bunch of crazy kicks and all that.
Yeah, his elbows are pretty good too.
And his elbows.
His elbows are crazy.
Right.
But we'll see. Yeah. So you got Volk, I got Yari. Co-main event, Moreno versus Pantoja.
So let me tell you something about that fight. I'm not sure if they fought twice already, but I think they did fight one time.
No, they did fight once.
Pantoja beat him. So yeah, so that's like a revenge fight right there.
Yeah.
And Pantoja's saying like, you know, he's saying that, you know, the same way I beat you the first time, I'm gonna beat you again, pretty much. You know.
I never watched that fight, so
yeah, I didn't see it either.
No.
I just know that Pantoja won.
Yeah.
So for me, I think they fought twice though.
Twice?
I think they did fight twice, because they're saying something about like a trilogy on this one. I may be wrong, but What I know is that Pantoja did beat him,
Mhm.
and I don't know. I feel like I've seen some of Pantoja's fights. This guy's pretty good, but I think Brandon is gonna beat him.
Yeah,
I think he's
bro.
just a better fighter.
He's just,
you know?
yeah, he's been in the ring with Figueredo like how many times? He's getting so much better
Yeah.
every year. So,
Yeah,
but I mean, we'll see. We haven't seen him fight someone else in a while,
that's right.
and I never seen Pantoja fight, so I can't really predict. But I do think Moreno will win
Right.
that one. I gotta look into it more for sure.
Yeah.
Next one we got Whitaker versus Duplessis. I mean, we
Come
all
on,
know.
Come on, bro.
We all know Whitaker is gonna just
yeah, Whitaker is gonna
dominate
fucking
this guy.
destroy him.
Yeah,
There's no way. I'll say it right here. You know, there's no way that Robert Whitaker is gonna lose to Duplessis. Like, there's just no way,
I don't
man.
see it
There's no
either.
way.
There's just
Like,
no way
Robert
at
is,
all.
you know, he's way too good. Duplessis is. I feel like, you know, for some reason he's gotten lucky in winning his
Yeah.
fights. Not lucky, but you know, like,
You think he's had easy fights or
maybe not easy fights. I just think he just found a way to win. But I just think that Robert, you know, compared to the last fight that Duplessis had against Darren Till, you know, that wasn't really you know, Darren Till's already seems like he's kind of washed
Yeah,
already,
for
right?
sure.
So that seemed like it should have been a fight for Duplessis to win,
Mhm.
especially since he started wrestling him too. And but Robert's a beast standing up.
And on the
I mean,
ground.
he stood up with, you know, Izzy.
yeah.
And his wrestling is top notch too. So
Yeah. Like if anything, if it wasn't for Izzy in that division, he'd be champion. Like,
that's right. That's
so-
right. Because he was champion before
yeah,
Izzy,
yeah,
right?
He was.
So
Exactly. Yeah, for sure. And then we all like pretty much know like if Whitaker wins that fight, he's probably gonna go against Izzy again.
well, Dana White said that whoever wins this fight is gonna be the next one to fight Izzy. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
we're
it's gonna be the fourth time that
I kind of want to see something new. But,
I mean
all those fights against Whitaker is so good.
I mean
so,
they're dope.
yeah. So,
The thing is, it's gonna be hard to go against.
but I do want to see Izzy fuck up Duplessis. That's the thing.
Oh, that's the thing too,
Yeah.
right? Like, I do want to see that fight too, especially because they're talking shit
Yeah,
and
they're
all that,
talking
you know.
shit.
But the
Whitaker
thing is,
does deserve it.
Robert's not gonna let that happen. you know,
He deserves it too. I mean,
yeah.
but yeah. So and then after that one, we got Turner versus Hooker. What do you got on that?
Do I have a hooker? Or do I have Turner? I would say, yeah, I think Turner has it.
I think
'Cause
Turner has
I
it
think
too.
Hooker isn't like he's in his
He's not in his
downfall, you know?
prime
Yeah,
anymore.
not anymore.
Yeah.
He's going down. He's
He's
going
not the
down.
same after like fighting Dustin.
That's right.
and
He lost a
it's
shit
just-
ton of
yeah.
brain cells in that fight, bro.
That fight was
Both of them got
crazy.
CTE from that fight, you know, like
Yeah.
they were beating the fuck
Yeah.
out of each other.
If no one's
So,
watched that fight, they gotta watch that fight for
yeah,
sure.
for
Like,
sure.
oh
I
my
agree.
God.
I think they should watch that
Yeah.
fight. Look it up. It's you know, it's available on YouTube, right? You
Yeah.
know, so that fight, crazy fight. You know, it could have gone either way. Dan
Mhm.
Hooker was fucking
He
up
was.
Dustin,
He
you know?
almost had him.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Fuck. I think like the bell saved his life too.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
So if it wouldn't have been for that, maybe he would have won. But Turner is younger. I think he's more hungry
Yep.
and he's bigger.
He's so long.
Yeah, he's bigger and
Bro.
he's longer. So he has a longer reach and shit. And Turner fights like with his range.
Yeah.
So, but I think it's gonna be a good fight. But I'm going for Turner.
Yeah, I got Turner too. He
Yeah.
has a perfect as like fighting build, I feel like.
That's right. That's right.
And-
And for his weight class too. You
Yep.
know.
Yeah. Then under that we got Bareknuckle versus Gore.
So I think that's interesting because
I never seen Gore fight, so I don't really know. Is he a wrestler, striker?
what's his first name?
I don't know. I don't know.
Let me see
It
his
doesn't
first
even
name.
say,
Because
but-
Gore sounds familiar, but I don't remember his first name.
Let's see. It's Trayshawn Gore.
It doesn't change anything. I don't even. But I guess so. Bo Nickel. The thing is, I seen him, you know, come up in the Contender Series, right? I was
Yeah.
watching that, and I seen him fight the first time. He dominated the guy in the first minute, choked him out, submission, and then Dana White didn't want to give him a contract. He said, you got to fight again. He came back and fought again and then won again in less than 2 minutes again. You know, he choked out the other guy too. And then he came to the UFC and he won again, right? Like he submitted the guy right away.
That was so quick.
You saw that fight, right?
Yeah.
He submitted him right away. So
he's not even ranked yet.
He's not. And I mean, I think he has a lot of potential, but I don't know. I think
he needs to build it up.
I think he's being super hyped right now.
Oh,
but
he hasn't got your like respect yet.
I mean, a little bit, you know. I just
his
think
wrestling, bro.
His wrestling is like top notch. You know, he's like a D1 wrestler and all that. So he's won national.
Or you need to see him beat someone like on the ranking list or something.
Or someone. I need to see him fight a wrestler. You know, somebody that can at least defend his wrestling.
Yeah,
you know, because he's calling out Hamza, he's calling out Usman, Izzy also, you know. So I'm like, just like slow down, you know.
Yeah, he's in the middleweight belt, so that's Izzy's class.
That's right.
So he wouldn't. Yeah, I think he needs to make his way up and just see where it goes from there. But he is good. He's a good wrestler. So
it's not like he can't be Izzy if he gets a hold of him and takes him down. Because I think he does.
Izzy has some good takedown defense.
That's the thing, though. You know, so if you can't take him down, then he's probably gonna lose. But if he can, then I do see him like being able to dominate.
Yeah.
But you got to be able to do that, right? And Izzy fought Jan when he moved up to light heavyweight, and he was able to, you know, defend some of his takedowns. So somebody his same weight or smaller, I really doubt he's gonna be able to take him down.
Yeah. And then under that, we got Robbie Lawler versus Price. I'm hoping Lawler wins that. I mean, it's his last fight. Hopefully he goes out good.
That's right.
He's also going to be put in the Hall of Fame soon, so.
That's good. He deserves it.
I don't know if you really care, though. It's still the prelims. What's crazy, bro, is we got the number 1 ranked guy in Figueredo in the prelims, bro.
That's right.
How do you feel about that, though? Because, like, Bareknuckle and them, they're not even ranked.
I think if anything, Bareknuckle
should be in the undercard. I think it's because it's hype, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, you know, Dana White is like, you know, supporting this hype train with him and he's trying to put him in the pay-per-views.
That's what he does, though, you know?
Yeah.
He does it. I mean, he's protecting Patty as well.
That's right. You know, and even with, like, for example, Rosas, you know, Jr. He put him in the main card, and then he hyped him up, and he lost. You know,
he should take Sugar Sean's advice. How he said, take 2 years off, keep training. That's what Sean did too, and he came back even better.
Cause he's super young.
He's young. Right? He has time.
He's 18. Like he's
exactly.
18.
I mean, he was already talking about like, I'm gonna be the champion. Like, bro, you're way too young.
He's gonna be Aljamain Sterling, and then
that's
like,
crazy.
Then the next post, I'm working out with Sterling. Like,
oh yeah, that's true.
You know,
but yeah, just keep training. I would say for him, and yeah, hopefully, just keep training.
But I think so on that fight, Robbie Lawler and Nico Price. I don't know if you've seen Nico fight. This guy is a fucking maniac.
Is he young or?
He's not that young, but
because he's not ranked either.
He's younger than Robbie, but Nico is a fucking animal.
Yeah,
he's a beast, and that's why I think it's gonna be a good fight. I think it's gonna be a stand-up fight, stand-up war, but it can go either way, you know. So I find it hard to pick on that one. Yeah. You know, I do want Robbie to win just because it's his last fight.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Nico can go on, and if he loses, he can go on and keep going, right?
Yep.
But it's his last fight.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I need to look into him more because I haven't really seen it. Well, maybe when they drop the embedded episodes, I'll probably try to look more into it. But I mean, also I wanted to ask you, did you see Connor pushing Chandler's face?
Oh, that's right, bro.
That was crazy, bro.
He almost like stuck his fingers in his nose, bro. It
was like, bro, damn, that would dislocate my neck, bro.
That was whiplash.
That was a hard ass push.
Yeah, it was a hard ass push.
He said it wasn't that hard, but come on, bro.
He felt it.
I know he's wearing a neck brace right now for sure.
He has that neck pillow too when he's sleeping, you know.
Just typing up there. That didn't even hurt, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, nah, you felt that.
I want to see where his body went.
They should have showed like what happened after. No,
they want to show the episode. They want to like promote it.
Yeah. But he did push his ass hard as fuck, and I think, man, that tough, you know, the tough episode, that tough series is gonna be a dope ass series. You know, between both of them, it seems like
it's on ESPN Plus.
It's on ESPN Plus. You know, it's gonna be what is it, May 30th?
Yeah, May 30th. We also got like McGregor's documentary too on May 17th.
Oh, May 17th.
That's gonna be first.
Okay.
That looks
That's
dope,
right.
bro. That's gonna be good to
Okay.
watch. I saw that there was already a documentary out, but it was on YouTube.
Was it called Notorious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, wait, he's making another one, but I never even watched the other one. So
I think I did see it like a long time ago. I don't
Yeah.
remember exactly what it was. And like, I don't know if he's the one that promoted
yeah,
it.
he probably didn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's gonna be dope. It looks already fire. Like I saw the trailer, so looks good. Let's get into boxing. I wanted to ask you. Jake Paul and Nate Diaz, bro. The press conference started at, it was pretty funny. I like how Ariel's the host.
That's right. That's right.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, he's doing good things. I think he's a good like he's good at that. You know?
Yeah.
He's good at like being the host of the press conferences.
This is what I don't get. Like Jake Paul went from like, oh, I'm gonna prove people, like I'm gonna fight boxers, but since that loss, now it looks like he's going back to the old UFC fighters.
Right.
So like I don't know what to think about him anymore. And he tried saying, because I remember like he said he wanted a rematch, and then they asked him like, oh, I thought you wanted a rematch, and he's like, nah, like I had Nate in my plan already. So I don't know what to think about it.
I mean, he said that he did want the rematch. So
yeah.
For me, I would have thought that would have been a better option. Don't get the rematch, and like he said last time when because he did say this when he fought Tyron Woodley when he lost the first time, he said, I want a rematch so I can, really show people the way I wanted to finish it the first time. And he got that rematch and he did it, like
yeah.
So he wanted to,
yeah,
just like erase all doubt.
Yeah,
that's true. That's why I'm like, I don't know why he didn't want to fight Tommy Fury.
I feel like he probably might be doubting himself.
Maybe. I mean, Tommy Fury was fucking him up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, it was close. It wasn't really anything crazy to me. Like, I feel like Jake Paul was doing the same shit, like crouching, trying to go for the body, like the whole fight. But I think if Tommy Fury had like more power, he could have. I feel like his power wasn't really there.
Right.
But yeah, I'm hoping Nate wins.
Do you think Nate has the power to even stop Jake?
No.
That's the thing. Like,
I don't even know. Like, he says that he's been boxing forever, so if it goes to like scoring cards or like the decision, I'm hoping he wins, but I feel like Jake could have a chance to like finally
knock him out,
to knock out a Diaz brother. Yeah, imagine he's gonna have all that like that flex.
He's gonna be the one,
yeah,
the one that knocked him out.
He was already saying that like I'm gonna be the first one, or like I'm gonna do what Conor couldn't and put Nate Diaz to sleep. But
I hope he doesn't knock him out, man.
Bro, I'm scared
because I know what's gonna
happen.
What's gonna come from that, like just hearing that shit all the fucking time, and then
I knocked out Diaz.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, it's gonna suck to hear that. But
right. Real quick,
what?
Cut this part. I just want to pull this, and I know it's gonna make a fuck ton of noise because it's all crooked. Yeah. All right.
But yeah, that fight looks crazy. I was gonna ask you too, because I got a lot of shit. Did you see? Well, Haney versus Loma's coming up. Let's talk about that.
That's
first.
Right. When is that? Fight?
May 20th, next week. 20th.
Damn.
On Saturday.
There's so many fights in May.
What do you got on that?
I got Loma. I got Loma, bro. I got Loma. He's a beast. On that? I do want to bet. You want to bet right now?
Let's do it right now on the podcast.
Hell yeah.
20?
Nah.
More?
Yeah.
No way.
Let's do it.
How much? The light went out. I don't know what happened. But as I was saying, Haney versus Loma. So would you want to place a bet on that? I know you got Loma.
Yeah, I got Loma for sure. I think for me, he has the most experience. He has a very orthodox way of fighting. He's not a regular type boxer. His footwork is crazy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't see Haney winning. I think he has a jab. He has a great jab,
Yeah.
But it's not enough.
No.
It's not enough to beat Loma.
How much do you want to bet then?
Let's bet $50.
$50?
Let's bet $50.
Damn. All right.
I feel rich right now. Do it.
Done deal. $50.
Everybody seeing this? $50 right here on the line.
Nah, I got Haney on that one. I mean, just feel like right now he's on a tear. He's doing really good. He's getting good ass experience. He fought Cambosis twice, and I just feel like he's a really good fighter. I kind of feel like Loma's going on his downfall a little bit. He did lose to Teofimo too. I saw that one. That one was pretty good. That was a good ass fight.
Yeah.
But I just think Haney's gonna have the speed on him. But I think it's gonna be a good fight for sure, and we'll see how it goes.
You have a point though. I mean, Loma is getting older,
Yeah.
so he's going in his like
decline
and all that. But I think he still has it.
He still has it.
He still has it.
He's
So,
still good. Yeah,
he's still good. You know.
And I mean, I've been listening to like Haney on some podcasts that he's been on, and I just feel like he sounds like very like dedicated right now, like super serious. I was watching him on Bradley Martin. It was pretty funny. They were getting in a little dispute because Bradley was saying, I don't know if you heard it, he was saying he was talking about that I'd beat your ass in a street fight.
That's a good conversation.
Yeah.
That's a good.
And I was gonna ask you too. That's why I had it right here. But what do you think? Would Haney lose to Bradley Martin in a street fight, right? Yeah, not boxing.
Exactly. So it's not a boxing fight.
Yeah.
I did see that, and this is a great question actually. I think in a street fight, I feel like Bradley would fuck him up. The reason why I think is because if Haney can't knock him out and Bradley gets close enough to grab him, that's it.
Yeah.
Haney's done.
Yeah, exactly.
So the way I see it, it's like, all right, Haney was saying like, you've never been punched before by a real boxer. It doesn't matter. Like if you're a real boxer or you're not, the punch is still like, it still hurts, right?
Yeah.
So Bradley's been punched before and all that. So I don't think that Haney being a real boxer, like I don't think that means anything.
Yeah.
When he's saying like, oh, you never been punched by a real boxer. But
I just feel like, of course, he's not gonna be like, yeah, you like he has an ego,
That's right. But I just think that Bradley can, like, for example, if Bradley were to rush him and cover his chin and then grab him, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, just cover his chin and rush him and then just grab him.
Hey,
that's it. He's done.
He has a big ass chin, anyways, bro.
I don't even know if Haney can knock him out, man. That's like 100-pound difference.
He hasn't really knocked people out either.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, that's 100-pound difference right there. So for me, I think Bradley.
I think Bradley wins too. It's not like he has no experience either.
Exactly.
He's done jiu-jitsu too.
That's right. That's right.
Give him a little trip or something.
Yeah, exactly. And he's been punched.
Like, what would he do though? Like, if he would throw a kick at Haney, Haney's gonna like be lost.
Exactly.
So he can just do that.
That's why. Yeah, that's why I think
think about it. It's like Francis like fighting Brandon Moreno or something, bro.
Yeah,
it's like a big ass weight difference.
They say that weight doesn't matter, but it does eventually.
Does matter, bro.
Eventually it does.
It does.
Especially if it's just a boxer. Maybe somebody that knows MMA, it's a little bit different. A wrestler that they can take them down and do something with that because they don't know that. But Haney's just gonna try and knock him out, and I think that's gonna be his flaw.
Yeah, it's funny though because like now everyone wants to kind of see that.
I would pay for that.
I think it would end so fast though.
I mean, you seen when Bradley flipped Steve will do it.
Yeah, and he's like 225.
Yeah, so I'm like, if Bradley grabs Haney, he's breaking him in half.
He's gonna do like what Hope did on Loki, bro. Just go wow,
just fucking start slamming him.
Like, I told you, bro. I told you.
He would.
He would. Bro.
Yeah. So
it was funny, like to watch that. They were getting at it. Bradley Martin hasn't let go of that. He's been asking a lot of people.
Talking about it.
Yeah. It's funny though, but I wanted to ask you that shit was funny as hell.
I mean, Haney as a boxer, of course, he's not gonna say, "Oh, I'm gonna lose," but they're not boxing, so it's a street fight. It's a little bit different.
It's way different.
Yeah,
you could do anything. You could grab a brick.
Fucking just toss it at you.
Is he gonna punch it or what?
Yeah, or throw my shoe at you and then catch you.
Yeah, but today too we got Lakers versus Warriors. We're up 3-2, bro. So
3-2.
We gotta pull it. They're about to start soon too. So
I think we have to close it today. That's
we gotta close the series, bro. Because we can't go Game 7. It's gonna be at Warriors home, huh?
That's right. If they win, I don't like our odds right there. If they win, but that's why we have to get it done today.
We do gotta get it done.
But the refs too, man. Like what happened last game?
The refs were so bad, bro. It was
annoying.
God, it was annoying. That shit pissed me off.
LeBron was getting jumped.
He was.
And no fouls were called. So I'm like,
I mean, I think we're gonna take it. I think we just need to like everyone. I feel like a lot of the people that usually like put up like a good amount of points for us, they didn't do anything that game. I think
like Walker or like
Walker. I mean,
was he doing? I forgot.
He didn't do that good, but I mean, I'm talking about like D'Lo. D'Lo didn't play good. Reeves, he didn't play that good either. Everyone just has to step up, bro. And the Warriors, I feel like all of them stepped up that game.
Yeah,
Draymond was playing good. Clay.
Well, Draymond in the beginning opened up with the 3-point shot.
Like, come on, bro. I was like, man.
Draymond making threes, you know? Exactly.
And I forgot Jordan Poole was playing decent finally.
That's right.
Clay played pretty good too. So like I feel like all of them, Wiggins too. So like they were all doing good, and like it just went good for them.
The thing is too, like the way I feel about the Warriors, it's like, you know, they have so many players that can just go off at any time. You know,
that's true,
and that's why you got to be careful with them.
Leads are not safe, bro. The leads are not safe against the Warriors. That's the thing. So
you know, but
we just gotta like keep the momentum, like no matter what. Like we cannot get comfortable.
The thing is, we're at home today, right?
Yeah, we are at home.
So we're 5-0 in the playoffs right now. So I think I feel confident that we're gonna win this game and we're gonna go 6-0 in our hometown.
Yeah,
so
I'm down to do that. I hope so, bro.
Hell yeah. You know?
And
I think we need AD. I don't know. He's gonna play today.
He has to play.
He better play.
I think he is though.
Okay.
Yeah, he has to play, and he has to. We need to start doing more pick and rolls, bro.
That's
like he was not doing like that good in the previous game. But yeah, like we gotta take advantage, bro. Like we're a bigger team.
That's
and I'm hoping that we do close this series out. I know that the Suns they got the boot. They're on their way to Cancun. They lost, thank God.
That's right.
So Nuggets beat them. But
where's the clapping noise at,
bro? Right here, bro?
That's right. The Suns lost.
But
welcome.
Yeah. But yeah.
Where's KD going to? The Nuggets, right? Now he's like
I wouldn't put it behind me, bro. He would do something like that. But I think there's a new rule next year that only 2 stars per team now.
2 stars per team? How do they like determine a star?
I think it has to be I don't know how it's gonna work.
Like an all-star player?
Probably.
Something like that.
Yeah. But
like a top 75.
Yeah, I mean KD's just he's taking like super teams to another level. Like
oh yeah.
I also seen that the Suns are looking for options already for Chris Paul.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it, man. This guy.
There was a rumor already that his most likely position to land is the Lakers. I was like, what the hell?
What the fuck?
I don't want a flopper, bro. Nah.
He's gonna like rub it off to all the teammates.
I liked Chris Paul when he was gonna join the Lakers with Kobe. That's when I liked Chris Paul. Not anymore, but I'm hoping we win, and if we do win, we'll end up playing the Nuggets.
That's right.
And
would you have rather have faced the Nuggets or the Suns?
I've been debated a lot on this. I'm gonna go with the. I'd say Nuggets. Because I feel like we have more weapons that we could use against them, but at the same time, like I think Jokic and AD would be a good ass matchup for sure.
Yeah,
and we've played them before in the bubble, but yeah, we'll see. I feel like the Suns just have more stars, so that's the only reason.
And more shooters and all.
Yeah, they do have more shooters. I mean, we can't sleep on the Nuggets either, though.
Yeah.
They got KCP. He's playing good now. They got Aaron Gordon. They got a lot of people that are like not that Jamal good, Murray, but they do a job. Like they do a good job, and yeah, I wouldn't mind playing the Nuggets. I feel confident if we beat the Warriors. I think the Warriors will be the hardest team we have in the West.
So once we're done with them,
I think the Warriors are harder than the Nuggets for sure. Mm-hmm. Their defense is just really good, and yeah, I think we'll be fine. What about you? You think the Nuggets?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, same.
I'd rather face the Nuggets.
I'd rather face them too, but we can't put this game behind us. Let's fucking win this game, and we'll go from there.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous about this game today.
I'm nervous too, bro.
We have to win it. We have to win it.
If we don't, man, like, I don't know.
Game 7, bro. Oh man.
Okay, I don't even want to watch that, bro. I'm gonna get white hairs watching that shit. Yeah. But yeah, and then on the East, the Heat today they took the Knicks out.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Um.
I was expecting that. You know.
Yeah, I expected it too.
Yeah. Did Butler go off or what?
I'm pretty sure, bro.
Yeah. I
Let's
was
be
expecting
honest.
that.
Jimmy Butler, playoff Jimmy Butler is crazy.
Yeah, that motherfucker.
Like in the bubble against us too, he was balling out.
Uh,
But yeah, I think
do you think he's Michael Jordan's son or what?
nah,
No.
nah.
Kind of looks like him though.
You think so?
He does a little bit.
No, but Sixers and Celtics, they're going to Game 7. So I don't know who you got on that.
Sixers and the Celtics.
I don't know where it's at.
I mean,
I'm assuming it's at the Celtics because they got the lower seed. So
I think I don't know. I think the Celtics have the better team.
Celtics, yeah.
I think
so,
the only thing that the Sixers have is Embiid. Like that
Embiid.
really makes a big difference. You know, he's
Yeah.
a big man that has a good amount of skill. You know, like a great amount
it's
of
because
skill.
the Celtics too, though. I mean, they got Al Horford. He's not the best,
Mhm.
so like Embiid is like really taking advantage of that.
Right.
I think though if Harden does like go off,
That's the thing. You know,
I think they could win it.
but he just like went off in the first game, right? He's like,
No, he
struggling.
played good the other day too. I think he dropped like 40 again.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's gonna be a close one for sure. I'm low key. I don't like the Celtics, so I would want them to lose. But at the same
Right.
time, I'm trying to think of the future. Like if we make the finals, who would I want to play? Like Sixers or Celtics? And I think about that a lot. And I low key feel like I'd rather play the Sixers, but at the same time,
I mean, I think AD he has Embiid. No, like
yeah. I mean, he's the MVP Embiid, so I don't know.
that's
at the
right.
same
Well, that I
time.
mean, that's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
So I think he could be faster than Embiid,
Right.
but we'll see. He's a hard person to lock up and
Mhm.
play defense on. But yeah, we got that for the NBA. It's gonna be really crazy, bro. I also wanted to ask you if you saw like, I know we didn't really talk about this shit, but I did want to bring it up. Did you see like Logan Paul supposedly has the UFO footage?
Oh, that's right.
I wanted
That's
to
right.
ask you, like,
Yeah.
So if anyone doesn't know, supposedly Logan Paul offered to buy this UFO footage from some guy in the middle of nowhere, but he said no. So he ended up going with the button camera and recording it supposedly like from different angles. I don't know. It's kind of hard to believe for me, but what do you feel about that? Like,
I mean, I did see that footage, right?
Yeah.
So, or I seen him talk about it, and I saw that, you know, he was saying what he wants to do is he wants to get it verified. He wants to have people see it and make sure it's not faked before he releases it, stuff like that. But you know, the thing is, for me, when it comes to the UFO footage, I feel like, you know, Logan Paul is not the most credible person to release footage like that. You know?
That's true.
So, and the thing is, you know, I don't know if he really cares about credibility in releasing footage if this guy was over here recording
Oh,
dead
yeah.
bodies in Japan and
That's
stuff like
true.
that. So,
You think it's all bullshit?
I don't know if it's bullshit. I want to see the footage first, you know, but
That
and then
'cause
I'll
he
kind of
was saying-
decide that. But
Yeah, but he was also saying like it's kind of like overhyped that when you
Right.
saw the footage, it looks like fake as fuck. But
and that's what makes me and that's what makes me think like, so if it looks fake, then, you know,
they're
what is
still
he
gonna-
what is he waiting for? You know,
Yeah,
if they're
exactly.
he wants him to verify it, but just by seeing it yourself, you already can tell it's fake, and you're not a professional, you know, person that can detect all this
Yeah.
fakeness on the videos. So I don't know. I got to see it. You know, I
Yeah,
have to
that's
see it
true.
and then kind of see.
It's just like the way I feel about like UFOs and aliens and all that is like I just feel that like I want it to be real, but like I don't really believe in it. Like it's just so many like coincidences when it comes down to like UFO footage and all this. Like
Right.
I saw that video or the podcast with the guy James Fox, and it's like a lot of he said, she said, bro.
Mm.
And I
That's the
can't
thing.
go off
Yeah,
of that,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
And even like with footage, like the footage that the government released, I don't really get hyped off it. Like I'm just like, if I don't see it in person, bro, like I'm not gonna like really
Right.
get like, oh fuck, like
And the thing is, like, all that footage, it's always so blurry. You can't
It's
even see
always
you can't
stupid,
see
bro.
what's happening.
exactly.
It's always blurry. So
It's always
for
blurry.
me, it's like, come on, we live in you know, in 2023 where everybody has phones, everybody has clear cameras and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So if you can't get a good footage of that, then for me, it's just like, you know, I don't really believe it, you know?
Yeah, it's hard to believe, and It's crazy, but I mean that there is some like of the footages that I'm like it's trippy, but I don't know if it's like UFO shit. Like the one where that object like went super quickly down into the deep ocean and then came back up. I don't know if you saw
Right.
that one.
Right.
Like,
I did see that. I did see that.
but it's just a lot of the stories like it's hard to believe them, and yeah, I don't know. It's weird. But
I got a question for you.
what
What do you think about like the AI technology that's
AI?
coming out right now? Yeah.
I feel like
Everything with like the music, the rappers, and
the,
all that.
the music. I feel like it sucks. Like to see that happening because
Uh-huh.
there was already issues with people leaking like artists'
Right.
music, so I think this is making it more worse.
Right.
And
But you've heard some of the songs that
I heard like one of the Drake ones,
Uh-huh.
and it sounds just like him,
sounds
bro. Like
crazy.
if someone like could really be like, oh, this is an unreleased Drake song, and then no one, I don't think anyone would actually know if it was AI or not.
You would believe it.
Yeah.
Because it sounds. I mean, some of the songs that I've heard, they sound like original songs, and they sound like good, you
Yeah.
know. And even like, for example, if they put Kanye West on top of like another artist like Kid Cudi or something like that, and,
Oh,
and they
yeah.
just put his voice. Sometimes some of the songs that they're doing sound better than the originals, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So
It's
uh,
crazy, bro.
I don't know if it's gonna take away from the creativity of like the artists and stuff like that, because the people can just start doing that and creating new songs with the AI and stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't
It's
know.
yeah, like I don't like seeing it, bro, to be honest. And the other shit that pisses me off too is how Joe Rogan is getting like fucked with the AI too. Like they're making like
Oh, right.
sponsorships and promotions that he's never said.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
I haven't seen that.
there's a lot of people like
That's
yeah, it's
funny.
crazy, bro. Like he'll be promoting something that he said he's never
Oh,
promoted in
shit.
his life, and it's like, bro, that's
It's kind of
crazy.
dangerous.
Yeah,
No?
it
Yeah,
is dangerous.
It is dangerous.
It's like so accurate too. It just sounds like it's just him.
Because the thing is, how can you tell something's fake? You know,
You can,
You
like,
can't.
especially with the AI right now.
that's why for me, AI is something like.
it's dangerous.
Yeah,
bro.
it's dangerous for sure. It's scary going into that, and I mean we'll see what happens with that. But for me, and that's just the beginning. That's just audio. Once they
Yeah.
start doing video,
There's already
all
like
that-
some video shit, right?
oh, there is.
Yeah, I
Well,
think
like with
so.
putting like people's faces and stuff like that, or
I think with Joe Rogan, yeah, like
oh shit,
like it's making him look like he's saying something, but he's not.
Oh,
But it doesn't look as real right now. But it's only gonna get better.
that's right. I mean,
And-
it's barely the beginning,
Yeah, it's
right?
just the
So
beginning, so that's what's more scary. And how do you feel about like when people say like, oh, like Elon, how he says like it's gonna turn against us and all this? Like, do you get nervous about that? For me, I don't really like get as nervous about that type of shit.
well,
but-
I think it's possible. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think AI can eventually like. I mean, if it's anything like the movies and shit like that, right? Like it can eventually start building its own, start learning shit on its own and building its own like consciousness and shit like that.
Yeah.
I mean, right now it's the beginning, but who knows 20 years from now, 30 years from now, where AI is gonna be and what it can do. So I don't know if it's gonna, be anything crazy like taking over the world and
No,
shit
yeah.
like that. But I do
like
think
Terminator shit. and all
yeah,
that.
for real, exactly. And iRobot and all that
Yeah.
crazy shit. But or like fucking even Jarvis from
Iron Man.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it became a Ultron and all that.
Yeah.
But I do think that maybe it can start stealing your information and shit like that.
Oh, man.
That's what I think it can happen. So
But you think it'll
I
use
think we
it
have to be-
against you or like?
I think it can. I think
Yeah?
eventually it can do
Mm.
that. But yeah, we just got to be careful with that. I think it is dangerous for the future.
It
but
is crazy. Also I saw too like there's like AI or something coming out like for stocks and all that. Like
For
to
stocks?
give you like advice on stocks and like tell you when to buy and stuff.
Actually, that's not bad.
That's not bad, but like it's gonna fuck up everything. I feel
Yeah.
like.
Yeah. The thing is, like, people will use that to their advantage. Like, you can see when the AI tells you to buy.
Yeah.
And then, if you're just watching it, you can see people buying, and then you buy too. And then if the AI says sell it or something like that, then you sell. Like, use it to your advantage, pretty much.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. That shit is crazy. I'm not really on the nervous side though. I'm not like, oh fuck, like I'm scared.
Yeah, I'm not scared yet,
Yeah.
but I think eventually you gotta just watch out for it.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
It like the way Elon talks about it is like crazy though. I mean, him too though. He's kind of like supporting it too, right? Like
That's
doing
right.
doing
That's
the
right.
Neuralink. The Neuralink sounds crazy to me too.
Just imagine that, right? You have a Neuralink, and then it's attached to some sort of AI type of
Yeah,
program or something like that.
man.
You know,
It
what if
could
it
take
like,
you
yeah,
over.
exactly.
Yeah,
What if
I
it can
think
like
it
do
could.
something like that?
I,
So that's why those two things like they kind of connect,
yeah.
and it can become
Do you think
dangerous.
it's gonna like come at a time where it's gonna have emotions?
Emotion,
Because that would be
maybe.
kind of scary too.
Right. If it has emotions, fuck, that'd be
Yeah,
scary. But
and
at least right there, it kind of like hold back on certain things because it would have emotions, right?
yeah, that's
So,
true. I mean, I saw also because I think there's AI on Snapchat now.
oh, that's right.
I
That's
saw
right.
someone saying like, "Do you know my location?" And then the AI was like, "No, I don't have that type of information." And then I forgot what the guy asked it, but and then he was like, I don't remember exactly what he said, but I think he said something like, "Oh, where am I at right now?" or something, and it sent the location instantly.
Oh,
And like, bro, what the hell? It went from like saying no, like I don't know that, but to like
so like,
instantly,
yeah, I'm right there
yeah.
next to you.
It's scary,
Yeah.
bro. It is scary in some ways. What do you feel too like about like TikTok? It's kind of like a little different topic, but like how they say like China is like looking at our all our information too from TikTok, like they know
Right.
our location and all that.
Right.
Does that worry you? Because for me, it's like, bro, our government already knows like all that.
I mean,
Isn't that more scary?
right. So I would say, you know, China knowing our information is more dangerous than the U.S. knowing our information because China is like
The
the enemy,
enemies,
you know.
yeah,
So um, I would say that's a little bit more dangerous. But the thing is, I have TikTok too, so
it's addicting, bro.
yeah. So the thing is, like, even though I know that they are stealing a bunch of information, I still have it.
It's like you see one TikTok like about that, and then you're like, damn, that's crazy, and you just scroll to the next one.
You're like, damn, bro.
That's
Let
crazy.
me watch the next video real quick.
Yeah.
Another thing too is like they're saying that the US wants to ban TikTok.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is? Because I think that the reason why they want to do it is because like TikTok, the thing is it's a China app.
It
so I think like there's so many exposure that's going on in TikTok with our government and stuff like that, and that's the reason why I think the US wants to put a stop to it.
So they're just trying to tell us it's like, oh, they know all your info, but and the reality is because of that.
Well, I think it is because of that.
Yeah.
Because like the US is being exposed with a lot of information, a lot of shit. So and
like the way they have the algorithm too, like they'll put it like on your page,
right?
Like,
you click on one, like you like one, and it's
instantly,
that,
bro. Yeah, like everyone knows how TikTok works. You
right.
like one thing, and you'll start getting the same type of topics on the next one.
So that's the thing too. Like I think that's why they're doing it. They want to shut like all that information up. They don't want people to know certain things, and it could be people say that's why China even made TikTok like on purpose to kind of like have us download it, and then we can like start exposing a bunch of truth.
Oh, that just reminded me too. I don't know if you saw, but I guess like, and I don't know if it's all schools, but in China, the schools, they have some type of monitoring system on the students where like if they get distracted or start just distracted and not focused, like the teacher gets an instant like notification, bro, like of which student it is, and
really?
also the parents will get a message on their phone like that their student is like distracted,
like dazing off.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's crazy, bro. I feel like they're gonna be so much better than us.
That's
bro.
the thing, man. They're like disciplined, they have a good structure and all that, and then we're over here scrolling on TikTok, so
we're gonna end up being like Wally, bro, like on those fucking chairs and be all obese and shit. You know what
like
I'm talking
Wally?
About?
Like the robot?
No, the humans. You never seen that?
Wally?
Yeah. The way the world got like that is because
I've seen it, but I don't remember that.
No, it's like everyone. Well, the world got like that because everyone counted on like robotic shit, and everyone's lazy.
Yeah.
But like they're like on robotic chairs that flow and do whatever. For you.
Okay.
But
yeah, we will get like that eventually, man. Like it seems like everything that's being built is to make us, more lazy. Just
to
like
keep us in the like what is it called? The middle class? Yeah, middle class.
Middle class, yeah, and just keep us comfortable and just
Yeah, it is crazy, bro. But their rules are insane.
I do have a question. Another
What's
topic, right? Um, we were talking about sleep paralysis the other day, right? I want to hear your story about that.
About my sleep paralysis?
Yeah.
I mean, I've got it a few times, but the first time I've ever got it, bro, I was so scared. So I mean, if anyone, like, just for the people that don't know like what sleep paralysis is,
Right.
explain it to them.
So I mean, I guess sleep paralysis, from what I know, is you kind of get to this stage where there's like 5 stages of sleep and all that, right? So you get to this stage where you're asleep, you're in the dream state, but you're also kind of awake, and pretty much they say that you see a bunch of like your fears and figures and stuff like that, and you can't move, but you can still see it. You can move your
awake.
eyes. Yeah, you're awake. You can move your eyes. You're kind of like in the dream state. Plus, you're awake, so you see some figures. You kind of like hallucinate a little bit, but you're awake. The only thing is, they say that it's fear induced, like it's things that kind of like demons or stuff like that. So, pretty much you can't move. So when you experience that. For me, I mean, I've had it one time, but I've never seen any figures and stuff like that. No, I never seen any figures. So
I'll let you. So the first time I had it, I was young, bro. I think I was like 11 or 12, and I woke up crying, bro, because I was scared. I thought like I was gonna die, but I can't really explain what I saw on that sleep paralysis. But you know how the Incredibles movie? I don't know if you remember when he's getting shot by like those rubber balls and like they're inflating. Like, and he started not being able to see. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't remember that. No.
It's like he goes into that secret room where it has all the information about the heroes that died, and then when he tries to leave, all those guns start shooting rubber balls at him. You don't know that?
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah.
And it starts getting all over the screen. For me, that's like kind of how it was. Like it kept getting bigger and bigger.
Oh, okay.
And like covering me up. That was my first one, and that shit was scary because like I was like, oh, like. I thought I was gonna die, like not be able to breathe.
They say that sometimes you feel pressure on your chest, right? Like
you do.
Is that what you felt?
Yeah. But the recent one was that shit was scary.
And it was like real recent?
Like pretty recent. I'll say like 3-4 months ago maybe.
Oh shit.
I think it's because like also when you're dehydrated, right? Like it can happen to you. But the recent one was with spiders for me. Like I was laying. Also, too, they say if you lay like flat on your bed,
that's right.
You have a better chance of getting it. So I was laying like that, and I remember like being awake, and from the ceiling, a whole bunch of black widows, bro, just coming down slowly, like on spider webs. And like I remember going like, oh, fuck, like trying to back up, and I couldn't move.
You couldn't move. Yeah.
And I remember like just they're getting so close to me, and I was like, what the? Like I was scared, bro. And I didn't know like it was sleep paralysis at the time. I thought it was real. Like those shits are gonna come and get me. And I ended up like getting out of it, and I woke up, and then like while I'm already awake, but like I get out of it, and like I look, and I even get my phone, put the flashlight, and I'm like, what the fuck? Where's that spider at? Right. And they're like, there's nothing there. And I was like, fuck, that shit was sleep paralysis. That one's like scary for me. Is like I've also had it with a snake.
With a snake?
A snake wrapping around my neck and like,
really?
Yeah, like just coming all over my body. Pause. But not just slithering all over my body and then like getting to my neck and like about to like choke me. And I've had it like that. Yeah, and those are the two that I remember like perfectly. Like the spider one, that one looks so real, bro. Right. And then the snake one too, like it just felt like it was coming all over me. Pause again, bro. But yeah, you know what I mean, bro. But yeah, that's what I've experienced.
Damn.
I never experienced like the lucid. I don't really understand what like the lucid dreaming.
Yeah, I mean, so one time I've experienced the sleep paralysis. One time, it was back like this was years ago too. This was like 8 years ago or something like that. Back when I used to do transmission work on cars and stuff like that. Right. I used to work with this family. Back when I used to go to church, and there was this family, the son and the dad, we used to do transmission work, right? So they took me in and they started showing me all that. So I used to go to their house like at 6 or 7 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
My dad would drop me off, and then pretty much, since his dad wouldn't wake up till like 8 o'clock, I would get there and the son would be sleeping and shit. Like he would open the door and he'd go to sleep, and I would just be sleeping on a couch, right?
Oh yeah.
And one day I just I went there and I knocked out, and I heard his dad, because he kind of lived like in the backyard kind of thing, and I heard his dad like opening the gate and walking towards us, right, or towards the room, and I was trying to wake up because I heard him, and I was trying to wake up and I couldn't like move. And I felt weird. Like I was like, what the fuck? Like, why can't I move? And then eventually I just kind of like launched out the chair. You get me? Like,
because you were already trying to pull
yeah,
yourself.
Yeah, exactly. So I was trying to like get myself out the chair, and then I just like launched out, and I was like, fuck, like what the hell?
I know what you mean. It's kind of like a magnet, right?
Exactly. And I felt like I was stuck to the chair, and then I just launched myself out, and I was like, what the hell?
That's exactly how it feels, bro. Like if you're stuck on a magnet, like if you're a magnet and like you're trying to get off it. That's
but I didn't see any figures or anything like that. No. And I think my eyes were closed too, so I didn't even open my eyes, but I didn't see any figures.
That does make sense though. Like the way you explained it, that's sleep. Because I remember before I knew the definition of sleep paralysis, I was always like, bro, I don't know what that is. And
okay.
So I would like, and then until I don't know if I listened to a pod or something, and that's when I was like, that's what that shit is. Because I would be like, man, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like, am I having bad dreams or
right.
But yeah, that shit is crazy. And
at that time, I didn't know about it because I've like researched this shit before,
and you want it to happen to you.
Well, the thing is, sleep paralysis can help you get lucid dreams, and I've
explain the lucid dreams though, because
I've had those 2 times, and I think I think the mushrooms actually induce those lucid dreams, because what's crazy, it's so fucking crazy. What's crazy about those dreams is that I was in my dream. So the first time I had the lucid dream, I was dreaming, and then I woke up like if I was gonna go to work, and I remember waking up, going to the bathroom, looking at myself in the mirror. Yeah. And then how if you're on mushrooms, you see yourself in the mirror and you see everything moving. Yeah. And I was seeing everything moving. Damn. And I was like, am I on mushrooms right now? And I was like, what the hell? Like, it's trippy. And then I went back to my bed in my dream though. I went back to my bed and I was chilling there. And then eventually for some reason I just seen that like I was just in another place, right? Like just randomly I was in another place. And then for some reason I just kind of realized that I was dreaming. I was actually in my old house back in Rialto, and I was in the backyard and I realized that I was dreaming. And they say that every time you're lucid dreaming and that you're dreaming, or like you're conscious that you're dreaming, you want to fly. And I was like, let me try and fly right now, bro. And I fucking just launched up into the sky.
No way.
I launched up into the sky and I just started like flying through the city and shit like that. And the thing is, the only thing that I could see when I was doing it is just places that I've been to. So I couldn't go somewhere that I've never been to, but I was just kind of just flying around where I've been to like in my life, but yeah, that crazy ass experience.
So like lucid dream, it's kind of like when you're dreaming, right?
Right.
I feel like I've had that too. Then
you think
because
so?
There's been times
where you take advantage of it at least. You're dreaming, but then you.
But I've had it in scary ways. I feel like because I've had, for some reason, bro, I always have dreams where like I'm getting stabbed or something by someone.
Getting killed and shit.
Yeah, bro. And I've had and it feels like you feel it when you get stabbed. But I've had this dream where I was getting chased by some guys, and it looked like New York. It was crazy. Like like those alleys in New York, how like they have the ladders to the houses on the side and the staircase. Yeah. It was like that, and I was going down the ladder. And then I get down, and I feel like I'm running away from them, and I'm like, oh, okay, I got away. And then I turn around, and they're right there again.
I'm fucking
chasing. No, they're just chasing me again, and I keep running. I go down, like just keep running. I can't really explain it good, but and then every time I think I got away from them, like they're still there, like right behind me, and it feels like I'm like I know I'm dreaming, but because at this like it feels like third person, like I'm like run, like fucking run, like run, and then they end up like getting me, or like in that dream they end up stabbing me, and then they're just laughing at me.
Is that when you wake up though, or you just
yeah, that's when I wake up. I've also had a dream where like I was like, oh, like I'm dreaming right now, and then I just let it play out like a movie in a way. Like I'm just letting the dream go. I don't really think like, oh, let me do this.
Right.
I never thought that, but
I think it's tough to do that though. Like you know, even if you know, I feel like sometimes I've thought like, man, I'm dreaming right now.
Yeah.
But then even then, I don't do anything about it.
Yeah, exactly. You know? Because I don't know if you know, there's people that say like, I forgot who said this. I think it was someone on Joe Rogan's podcast, but they said if you're dreaming, try to ask someone near you like what the year is and what the date is. And I was like, fuck, that's scary.
3023 or something.
You're in another dimension right now. Imagine, bro.
Crazy.
That'd be crazy.
And
I did try doing
like,
that like one
look
time.
Look at your hand, no?
Oh,
you might have an extra finger and shit like
what
that.
the hell?
Or look at a clock, and the time is gonna be all like crazy and shit, like all whack.
Oh man, that's crazy.
What were you gonna say? You did what?
No, I've tried doing that like ask someone like, oh, what's the year and date? And then when I wake up in the gym, I'm like, fuck, I forgot to ask. And then I try to go back to sleep. Because you know, have you done that? Like when you wake up and then you're like, you go back to sleep and you go back to the same dream.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, that's so weird.
Yeah, it is.
I feel like I want to learn more like about dreaming for sure, bro. Because I feel like there has to be something about dreaming that we don't know about. Like maybe it's like another life or I don't know, but it's crazy that we can do that.
Some sort of unlocked secret.
Yeah, and like deja vu's too. That doesn't make sense to me either.
I've never had deja vu ever in my life.
What the
never
hell?
had it. I hear everybody seems to have it, but I've never had deja vu.
It's crazy, bro.
You've had it?
Hell yeah. Plenty of times, bro.
What the fuck?
Maybe this is your first life.
Maybe, bro. But I'm like, yeah, I've never had it. And I'm like,
no,
I don't understand it.
So, bro, it's crazy because you know instantly. You're like, what the fuck? I mean,
I've done this before. Yeah. I've been here
and then
before.
I'm like, this is a deja vu. And then everyone around me like, oh, really? That's crazy. And I'm like, yeah, bro.
But how does that? Okay, so explain
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand how is that possible that in our dream we know the future. Like, how does that make sense? That's what, like, there has to be some other, I don't know, dimension.
There's some sort of like
there's shit that we don't know for sure.
Right. You know, there's some like unlocked shit that we can tap into.
Yeah, exactly.
With, you know, dreams and all that. I mean, we don't understand everything in this world, right?
There's no way to understand, you know, what happens after.
Right.
What do you think happens after life?
Man,
do you think you start over?
No, I don't believe in like reincarnation.
No,
and stuff
because
like
it doesn't
that.
make sense to me. Because like, if you were to start over, why wouldn't someone be like, "Oh, I've lived before"?
Yeah, exactly.
But at the same time, someone would think you're crazy as fuck.
That's true too, and that's the thing.
Trust me. No.
And some of these crazy people, like they may look crazy, but they may know.
Yeah,
they may know some of the secrets. You know.
Exactly.
But yeah, you know, they say that when you're born, you know, you see the light. And then, you know, when you're born, like, that's why you're crying because you forgot your past and stuff like that.
I've heard that too.
But I don't know. I don't really believe in reincarnation. I think that's the number one wonder of the world. Like, what happens after death, you know?
I mean, that's why I feel like it's good to, like, believe in God because you never know, like...
Right.
Like... I feel like it's real. Like God is real because how many things happen in life, and
that's
like,
right.
It can be all coincidences to me.
That's
At least that's just how I feel. But like why not believe in it just in case, you know?
Yeah, I would say, you know, if somebody's wrong, I would rather be in the side of believing in God and believing in heaven and all that.
Because I've heard some stories too, like how you know how there's some people that die and then come back to life.
Oh, that's right.
Like and then I did see this one story that some guy, he like passed away for like a few minutes and came back to life, and he was explaining that, I don't know if this is, obviously we don't know if he's telling the truth or not, but he was in the hospital and he was like explaining that he was in hell, and that he just remembers that everything was red, like super red around him, and that he looked up onto like some type of gate, and that the devil was there, and that he flew down and went to him and said, like, my son, like, you're here. Yeah. And then that's when he just woke up again.
Damn.
And I'm like, what the fuck?
Like, I'm not your son, bro. Damn, that's crazy.
But I mean, it's hard to know. Like,
have you seen that video? One video that kind of like, it was actually pretty scary when I first seen it. You seen that video where people like dig a hole down, try and just go as
And
as
there's
far
like
as they go?
lava
Well, no, they put a mic down there, and then they hear a bunch of the
yelling, right?
yelling
Oh
from
my
hell and
God.
shit like that. I seen that years ago. When
I've seen that too, bro.
And that shit was actually pretty scary.
You don't think it's edited though?
I don't know. That's the thing.
It's just
I
scary
mean,
to think.
yeah,
about that
if
shit.
it's real, that shit's insane. But who knows? That's the thing. But it was back in the days, So, if it was fake, then they were able to fake it real good, like back. Because I seen it. I'm talking about like 13 years ago. Even more than that. So
it's crazy, bro. What do you think about like how kind of, because you know how everyone assumes that back then we weren't advanced? Do you think that like we were advanced and we just don't know? Because like the pyramids and all that, like, do you think so?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so too,
bro. I think we were advanced. I think there's this civilization that is erased from history. They're called the Tartarians. You should look that up.
Yeah.
It's an ancient civilization that back then it seemed like they're the ones that had all that new technology that we see nowadays. And I don't know too much about it. I'm kind of like barely trying to learn it. But
do you feel like, because sometimes I think about this too, like maybe whoever was on this planet, they already dipped. Like they just went somewhere to another planet or something. They're like, oh, like probably never come back. Yeah. Because I mean, I just don't feel like there's no way that there's nothing else out there. Like, come on, bro.
I mean, yeah, I don't think, it would be selfish for us to think we are the only ones that exist in this whole entire world. But to know what it is, I've never seen anything that shows me any other life out there. I want to believe it, but I've never seen it. And even like aliens and shit like that, all we see is UFOs, but we never see any aliens and all that. So
exactly.
I'd rather see that than a UFO. I'd rather see like an alien, something like that,
something else,
than a UFO, because a UFO, it can be anything.
I kind of have like, I feel also there could be things in the water too, in the ocean that we don't know about too. Because I mean, it's crazy how NASA went from like exploring the ocean to like we need to get the fuck out.
That's right. That's right.
And that's just like crazy right there.
That's right. NASA. That's how they started, exploring the ocean first, and then they're like, all right, well, fuck the ocean. Let's go to space, and then let's go to Mars.
Like, what the fuck did they see down there?
Exactly. And the thing is, we see more alien type shit in the ocean than anything that they've shown us in space.
Especially the like those creatures that like change colors and shit.
That's
like,
right.
Some crazy ass colors. Yeah. I'm like, what the hell?
Even like octopuses and shit like that.
They're crazy. They're aliens, those are crazy right there.
Even jellyfish, they look fucking insane. Like,
exactly. They do.
And we've never seen anything like that in space. So, for me,
it could be under us.
I think it can. I think if anything, it is under us instead of above us. We should be focusing on the water.
But that could be the reason. Like NASA's like, fuck the ocean, bro. Let's not look at the ocean anymore.
It's fucking scary.
It is scary, bro. It is scary. You know how Elon was saying that there could be life on Mars?
Right.
Would you go there if
Mars?
Yeah, like if you were able to live there, free housing, like everything, would you?
Free housing and shit?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Why not?
You would?
Why not?
Damn, that's. But
I mean,
only you though.
Only me and nobody there?
Yeah, like the first person to do it.
Oh. The first person to do it. I don't know. Maybe not the first person, right? I'd want to send somebody else, like a fucking test dummy and shit. Like
what
you go
if it was
for
like 100,000 people like that they're sending? Would you do it?
I would do it.
Yeah,
I think so.
Damn, bro.
Hell yeah, why not?
I think I would do it if I was older. Like,
but nah, I think why?
I don't want to. Like, what if you never come back, bro?
And you start your life there, bro. Like,
none of your family you're gonna see again. You're gonna have to see them on FaceTime.
Hell but no. Come on, you're gonna be. This is a groundbreaking thing, like this is something that
so
has never happened.
Be memorable.
I mean, you're gonna be one of the first people that ever did that. So, yeah, I would take advantage of that, bro. If Elon Musk would have asked me, I'd be like, yeah, fucking sign me up,
Okay, what about the Neuralink?
First class.
What about the Neuralink?
Fuck no. Fuck no. Nah, you see, I mean, that's where I got my trust issues, right?
Yeah.
Like, no, I don't want nobody injecting anything into me. Especially if something's gonna be like connected to my brain, bro. Like that's
Well, it's like a chip, right? A little hole in your skull that he replaces.
something
With the
like that,
chip.
right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, I don't.
Then you're gonna get updates too, like when you're sleeping. You're gonna be updating.
You're gonna be
bro.
waking me up while I'm fucking
You're like, I'm updating right now, bro. Chill.
I can't sleep until the update is done.
Yeah. It's one of those long ass updates
Yeah.
too.
Fuck that, you know. So hell no.
Hey, but-
when your phone is like you have to update that shit and then you can't
And
even
it's
use
on
it.
99% forever too.
Fuck, so yeah, hell no. I would not want to do that
Yeah,
shit.
no.
You know.
I mean, you would be
Would you?
smart
Would
as
you
fuck.
want to do it? That's the thing, you know. It kind of depends
Because you'll be smart as fuck. I mean, you'll be able to live life the way you want. You'll be smart. Like you'll know how everything works. You
Yeah,
can be whatever you want.
that's the thing, you know. You're gonna have like almost unlimited knowledge.
And it's
Kinda,
crazy
you know?
how he was saying too about it that people are gonna be able to talk without even talking, like just from the mind.
That's right.
That's scary, bro.
That shit's crazy. That shit's
I
pretty
could be
crazy.
could be talking shit about someone like right next to us and
That's right.
be like, look
I
at this
know.
guy, bro.
In a meeting and shit, just talking shit about the boss.
Exactly.
But what if they can tap into your thoughts? You're like,
I
they're
know,
like, oh,
they
fuck,
join the
you're
server.
Like, I hear you, motherfucker. So,
Uh,
but nah, I wouldn't do that.
he was also saying that soon, not soon, but in the future, that we'll be able to live in a computer.
Oh, that's right. Like download your consciousness into the computer. No,
That's scary, bro.
that shit is
I
scary.
would never do
shit
that,
is,
bro.
That shit is scary. That's to me. That sounds like some Matrix shit. Right
Hell
there, you know?
yeah.
That's what it sounds like. You know, you download yourself into.
But would
like
you
a-
even have emotions and all that? Like, how would that even? I don't know how. Obviously, you don't know either how it worked, but like, imagine.
That's what it seems like. No, like if you can do that, it doesn't seem like you would have emotions
Yeah,
and stuff
you'll
like
just
that. You'd just be like a robot,
A regular voice,
Pretty
your own
much.
voice,
like
you
an
know?
AI. You'd be
Yeah,
the AI. You
yeah.
know, like
It's
So-
me, Angel.
it's like who is this guy? Bro?
You don't remember me, bro?
I don't. So yeah, I mean,
I become your Siri and shit.
That's
Nah,
right.
That's trippy, bro. That's trippy.
yeah, it's crazy.
But I mean, we went for a pretty long time. I think we should end it.
I think this
That was a good
this
ass episode for sure.
I think it was a good ass
All right.
episode, bro.
I mean, hey, we're gonna be grinding this shit out. Got new audio now, so
Right.
this is gonna be.
Hopefully, you guys, can hear the difference and.
But yeah, other than that, good ass episode.
Hell yeah, bro.
We're out. Peace.